Tommy, she sure talks about me a lot. First of all, you're the one that's been fucking pushing me in that direction. Second of all, no, that's not the case. But no, Steve DeLive is banned from the show. We'll never talk about him.
Have a nice birthday, TommyC. You're welcome for the content.
Here, Steve. No, you want me to give you content, you cocksucker.
All right, I thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was just really funny because apparently Steve is banned from everything to do with Tommy except for the stream that he uploaded. The cancel culture guy, which I thought was actually kind of funny and sad at the same time, because essentially what happened was Tommy wound up saying that he actually didn't have enough evidence to actually say he was a cancel culture guy, and that's just his opinion. So whatever, it's okay, because as long as you say it's just your opinion, you can say literally anything. Like, it's just my opinion that Tommy's tiny little dick don't work. And, because, he's so angry and grumpy all the time, clearly he hasn't been laid in a while. Right? Guys, it doesn't matter. I don't actually need any proof for it. I mean, I made I have a little bit to say that, I have something to support it. But it's just, at the end of the day, it is just my subjective opinion. TommyC hates children and wants to abuse them. It's because he called Lieutenant Cobra a nonce or Nazi. One of those N-word things, right? Don't worry. It's just my subjective opinion. Okay. TommyC likes mixing Percocet with fucking whiskey, right? And my proof is the mental decline that took place over this past fucking week. But don't worry, guys. It's just my subjective opinion on the guy. It doesn't actually mean anything. So guy, really, you're gonna look really fucking stupid if you complain about my subjective opinion that TommyC mixes fucking pills and liquor, wants to abuse children, and his tiny dick don't work and he can't fuck his wife. It's just a subjective opinion, though. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now that we're past all of that, let's actually talk about how this whole thing started. And yes, this is a tweet from January 22nd. So for those of you who don't know who this idiot is, not Edwin, Deity. Deity is the fucking idiot. Deity's a piece of shit. I don't fucking like Deity. Deity doesn't fucking like me, and I'm perfectly okay with that, right? But in January 22nd, Deity had put out this tweet, right? I didn't fucking like it because, look, if we're being completely honest, probably should not have worn that shirt, right? I'm not saying that in a way of, oh, it's clear wearing that shirt makes Edwin a Nazi or something. No. You shouldn't just wear it because of everything that's been going on with, how crazy people are and how easily anyone, including a dude like Deity, can go ahead and show you in that shirt and then say, why are you wearing a fucking Holocaust shirt, right? I understand the statements that it's a band shirt and all that other stuff. I'm not arguing the morality of the fucking shirt. I really don't give a shit. It sounds like it's from a band that does edgy shit to get attention back in the early 2000s. They've completely fucking died out. Edwin bought their shirt way back when and one day fucking wore it, right? It doesn't mean anything to me. But Deity had pointed out people were attacking Deity, saying Deity was trying to cancel Edwin and that it was bullshit and that Edwin was an anti-Semite, all that kind of crap, right? And I agree. I completely fucking agree. Now, here's the thing. Steve, because, he thought that he was going to come in and settle things, right? Decided that he was going to point out that it's kind of stupid to complain about the stuff going on with Deity because Edwin had uploaded a video. Actually, real quick. Okay, so here you go, right? This is a video uploaded to Edwin's Generation channel. The real Dasha, doxing Mina Bell, leaking private photos, anti-Semitic humor, and more. Now, look, I've actually had a chance to talk to Edwin briefly about the video. Not anything about this Dasha person. I don't know them, and I don't want to jump into shit from fucking 3 to 4 years ago, like some of these people do. I'm not interested in it. But just to be clear, in his video, which was this big expose on this Dasha person, a part of that expose was accusing Dasha of being an anti-Semite for sharing jokes, and specifically, according to Edwin, the way that she was doing it. Now, regardless of what you want to say, whether or not you think the comparison is fair, whether or not you think that it is or it isn't, it is a little hypocritical to Steve, right? And I actually feel he's correct there. Now, if Edwin thinks differently, if you think differently, that's perfectly fine. If Tommy thinks differently, that's totally okay too, right? But as you can see here, this is a video that was uploaded, right? And I'm, anti-Semitic humor about this Dasha person, right? Basically canceling them for telling anti-Semitic jokes, right? Because if you tell those edgy kind of fucking jokes, it automatically makes you a fucking racist and shit like that. Now, again, that is the basics of what this entire thing was about. As you can see here, 5:07 p.m., January 24th, Steve said it, and I think 30 minutes later, quote tweeted Deity. And as far as the shirt goes, Deity's actually the one that pointed out the shirt and, the last Jew of Vinitsa or whatever. Steve was actually pulling up these jokes that were, about Hitler and the Holocaust. Now, look, do I think the jokes were anti-Semitic? No, actually, I told Steve at the time, I really don't think those are even bad jokes, by any means. Now, again, as you can see here, it seems like what Steve actually pulled up were jokes that Edwin had told during his trip to Germany, which, look, I don't think these are all that bad, honestly. I really don't. It's just coming back to the point of whether or not it's hypocrisy or not. But again, this was Steve's main point right from the get-go. This was him putting out that fucking statement. This is the video of Edwin doing it to somebody else. Whatever. If you think that him calling him a hypocrite over it is completely just unfair, wrong, whatever, that's fine, and you can disagree on it. But to say this was some sort of attempt at canceling Edwin, no. And look, had Steve just recently put this shit out, right? Steve just put this out and Tommy saw it and Tommy put him on fucking blast. I mean, that's fair, right? Because there's, I already told Steve, the way that he put it out there, it's so easy to completely take you out of fucking context, right? But this is so fucking old, and all of it's been put out. It's all been fucking documented. Actually, what's really funny is this here. Steve uploaded this video after that whole tweet thing happened because Augie and Tipster had both called Steve out at the time. This is old fucking drama, right? And Steve had addressed it and flat said, I'm not trying to cancel Edwin. I don't think he's a racist. I'm not contacting his fucking sponsors, right? He made that really clear in his video. So I don't know what else needs to really be said about this idea that Steve was sincerely making an actual attempt to cancel someone by putting one tweet out, which was a reply to somebody else's statement, and he tags literally nobody, not fucking YouTube, not a sponsor, doesn't tag people that do shows, nothing, right? Nothing. I find it really hard to understand how we get to that point. I really do. I thought it was really fucking weird because it didn't even seem like Matt was doing that. Because when I talked with him about this whole video here that Steve had uploaded, he acknowledged that Steve does make the point about the hypocrisy with Dasha in the fucking video as well. But something about not correcting the record, or I don't know. I'm going to play this statement and we'll go through a few more of these fucking tweets and then we'll be done.
Cancellation that they're trying to put on Edwin Generation is just ridiculous. And
so first off, no one's trying to cancel Edwin. At least I'm not trying to cancel Edwin. I'm just trying to hold him accountable for shit that he's obviously has problems with other content creators. I don't give a fuck if he's on the platform. If anything.
So, and to be clear, right? When he says, I'm trying to hold him accountable for problems that he has with other content creators. Again. I don't know how much clearer I can fucking make that. I really don't. I really don't. If you think that this video that Edwin uploaded is not hypocrisy with the shit, with the shirt and the jokes and everything, perfectly fine. Just make that argument. I don't know why I gotta fucking lie about what Steve actually said or what he was trying to do, right? It could literally just be Steve had a bad take on something. But fucking 9 months later, continuing to fucking, you know, jump into this drama and accusing me like fucking cancel culture. Actually, you know what? I think I've got enough of that video. Let's just jump into a couple more of these, right? But that is what Steve is saying now to backtrack. Yeah, that woman that hacked into Ed's girlfriend's Insta, that shit happened on both sides, but that is what Steve is saying now to backtrack. He was 100% Ed hates Jews during the event. Again, like, when I said, like, Tommy was being fucking dishonest and disingenuous, do you really feel like this tweet is, like, honest in any way, shape, or form, right? Like, there are plenty of things Steve has said about Edwin, right? Things that I would say are not very fair, right? Because I've disagreed with him on certain things. I'm more than happy to call my own fucking friend out when I feel like he's in the wrong, because I don't want him going down the bad path and suffering for it later. But on this shit, like, what do you want me to fucking say, right? Like, Steve was like, where was Steve fucking saying that Ed hates the Jews? What the fuck? Like, you literally pulled that one out of your own ass, right? And I don't feel fucking bad that I pissed fucking Tommy off with this shit when he was saying crap like this, right? When you say like shit like this, you like, dude, he doesn't, I don't know, right? But apparently I'm being dishonest, or I'm being a fucking rat or something by pointing out how fucking stupid this shit is, right? Like, whatever, fuck it, I guess. Well, he is screaming he is not with no example. Will not change that. I can show doubling down. I can show backpedaling. I can show him saying after it failed, saying he was just trying to prove a point. I mean, like, I can literally show that that's not true just based on the tweet that Didi put out, the original statement bringing up Dasha, and then this shit, and then the video in which, and again and again and again. But I'm like going around in fucking circles with the guy who I don't think like genuinely cares about any of this shit, right? This whole statement that the time that I just want to be clear, right? Because I know it's easy to spin things. I know it's easy to, like, you know, I can show him doubling down. He never doubled down. Like, he never once said he wanted Edwin canceled. So if you're saying like he was trying to fucking cancel Edwin, and there's literally at no point does he say he actually wants to do that, like, I can't see how you can say it's doubling down, right? If he puts out a video clarifying his fucking statement about not wanting to fucking cancel Edwin, and you call that doubling down and canceling Edwin, that's you being fucking dishonest. I can show backpedaling. You actually really fucking can't. Okay, you said that you actually can a lot, right? I think you actually said it during your stream too, but you literally fucking can't, because Steve literally has not backpedaled on anything he put out at the time. The only thing he has done, though, just to be clear, is say that Deity is a piece of shit and that he should never associated with Deity. That is the only thing he has backpedaled on, is that Deity is indeed a piece of shit. But that's because, you know, all of his friends, me included, told him that, and he finally fucking listened. I can show him saying after it failed, saying he was just trying to prove a point. I mean, I can show you even before he fucking put it out that he said it was about proving this fucking point with Dasha, which I like. Again, I even gave this shit over to your guy Matt. So, and I think he pulled it up on the stream with you. I think he kind of just blew it all off. I think, but again, I actually encourage you to watch TommyC's stream like in full. I unironically found it entertaining. I really did, because it was that much of a fucking shit show. And you watching a fucking train wreck, it is entertaining. Watch his stream in full, right? Pause my fucking video, watch his entire stream, come back to my video, start it from the beginning, and go through the entire thing, right? Like, I want you to hear everything this fat fuck had to say. Okay, I shouldn't call him a fat fuck. I'm sorry. All the shit he says about me, that's okay. I got to show Tommy respect and shit. Because, I guess, yeah, but it's not like you, hey, Tommy, I respectfully disagree. He's a great guy. No, you guys went at me. I saw your stream last night. You all were clearly opportunist in this case. I just blocked a guy on Twitter I don't like, and you're acting I owe him something. Bye, crows. Okay. So, I want to... Just let me show you something really quick. So I reached out to Steve and I was like, hey, can you help me pull the tweets that TommyC put out at the time, right? We're talking about between like a 24-hour period, so I could address the things he was actually saying. He was talking a lot of shit. Put in the stuff where he's like going back and forth with people in the replies or anything, just the stuff directly related to what we're talking about. And this is what we got, right? This is all in the course of like a 1 day period. So I don't think that this is something coming from us. Like, I really fucking don't. And you know, I said watch. I said to, like, you know, watch Tommy's stream, but like watch the stream we put out on Wednesday, right? I don't think I did anything at all to get the kind of fucking response I got out of this guy. It comes across as incredibly fucking soft, like incredibly fucking soft, because again, I didn't put Tommy's name in the stream title, in the thumbnail, nothing, right? And it's not because, oh my gosh, I'm trying to like hide it, because again, I can't understand how I'm being an opportunist and then also like hiding the fact that I'm talking about you. Right? That's just really dumb. Fact of the matter is, Sen had put out a video talking about this shit between Tommy and Steve, right? He put out the video before I had started streaming, and I was late to my own stream because I was watching his fucking video. And since I have Sen on my streams like all the time, I mean, we talked about his video on you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I really am. And I don't think that I said anything during that stream that could be taken as like some sort of malicious, evil, nefarious, unfair, cross-eyed attack or something stupid like that. I said, like, I think that the way you're going after my friend is really fucking unfair, right? I don't know if you're being riled up into fucking doing it. I think I said that too. But like, at this point, you know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I could say things like, Tommy's just like really fucking misinformed on this shit. Right? Really grossly fucking misinformed. But then I like go through tweets like this shit, right? Where you're saying like he was sitting there going like, he hates the Jews. You just made that shit up, right? Like, this is fucking T-channel shit, man. Okay? Like, I literally have no fucking respect for you. I have none whatsoever. Right? You went after my fucking friend with like T-channel kind of fucking shit. Little gossipy little fucking bullshit. Sen, right? Like you went after Sen. And I want to show you guys that, so let me get that pulled up. Okay, sorry, like, I'm blocked by Tommy, so I had to, like, pull up a private tab and everything to just read this for you guys. Sen uploaded a video criticizing Tommy on his takes with Steve, as well as some other stuff. And I guess one thing that was in Sen's video was this idea that Tommy is still obsessed with, like, the power cynical stuff, or at least that's the way Tommy's framing it. I saw it, and I was like, I don't think that, you know, Sen is pointing out that you can't let the power cynical stuff go so much, because when I saw it, what I saw was Tommy was on my channel in something like July, in which he said, and I did bring up the power stuff because, okay, big giant secret for everybody, back when the power cynical stuff was happening, TommyC had some absurdly stupid fucking hot takes, right? And we criticized him to the point where he like muted us on Twitter, like, because he got so fucking tired of anything to do with us, okay? I will criticize that guy if I think he's got an absurd fucking hot take. I'll absolutely do it. There you go, right? If I feel like Tommy's in the right on something, I'll agree with him. If I feel he's in the wrong on something, I'll point it out. So anyways, back to this whole thing with Tommy and Sen. Sen's video gets uploaded, and he's uploaded this video about Tommy because Sen and Steve are really good friends too, and he's upset about the shit that Tommy's been saying about Steve. And I just want you to like look at the fucking reply here, right? But when we are done and you're exposed, you get blocked on everything. And I talked to other YouTubers about doing the same. People are not going to make videos with false narratives about me just to get on my show. I'm going to make an example of you. Now, okay, look, I'm trying like not to be like really fucking mean here, or say something that just sounds like I'm saying it just to be a dick. But like, I obviously at this point I'm really not a fan of Shot from the Point. But you know, I've enjoyed it in the past, and like, you know, it's got a unique community and everything. But like as far as Tommy goes as like a YouTuber and everything, like, dude, like, you fucking peaked. We're not concerned about being on your fucking show. Like, you have the ability to like let people call in. It's like, even when I had less than 1,000 subs and shit, I never bothered with that crap, right? Because I'm just not interested in it at all. And I'm really not interested in you or your channel. Sen's not interested in you or your channel. It's like, I don't want to like flex associations with people or anything like that. So I'm not gonna like just start naming off all these. I know larger YouTubers that I have known for a pretty decent amount of time now, who have been really friendly with me, who have given me a ton of advice. And I mean, like, look, I value those relationships a hell of a lot more than trying to pick a fight with like some dude who peaked years, like fucking years, before I ever even thought about doing shit on YouTube, right? Like,
Hello, let that shit bang.